Hello, this is Daniel with UK Radiation Safety. Today I'll be walking you through entering a waste pickup request in the new system. The first thing you will want to do is open up your internet browser and navigate to the internet address bar at the top of the screen. You will type in https://uky.hpahost.com/EHSA. Press enter and you should be taken to this page. You will be prompted to enter your Link Blue credentials. After you have entered them and press the blue login button, you will be taken to this screen. There are many different functionalities encompassed here, but for our purposes in this video, we will be focusing on the red barrel icon labeled Radioactive Waste. Once you click on the icon, if this is your first time using the system, you will get a prompt to set up a waste user profile. Please look at the timestamps and chapters, and I will cover the simple process at the end of the video. For those who have already set up a profile, please click on the red barrel icon and you'll be taken to this screen. The top colored section will be auto-populated with the contact information that you provided when you set up your waste profile. There is a comments section if you need to provide extra detail to the request. Most likely, the only information you'll need to modify is the location of the waste you need to have picked up. To do this, you will press the Edit button to the side of the location heading. You will get a pop-up that will let you choose from drop-down menus what building the waste is located in and a specific room or bench. Once you have the information in correctly, you can press the green Save button at the bottom of the window. If the information is already correct, you can move on to the next step. Next, you will choose the physical form of the waste to be picked up from the drop-down menu. If it is solid material like gloves, pipette tips, paper towels, etc., please choose solid. If it is a liquid, of course, choose liquid. Move to the right over to the container type. There are several options here in the drop-down menu. Please pay close attention to what you are entering here. It will aid us in our effort to provide prompt service for you. The 10-gallon container is roughly 18 inches tall, close to half a meter. The 32-gallon container is roughly 28 inches tall, close to 7/10 of a meter. The carboys are small, boxy, opaque containers. LSC vial pickups are submitted through this system, but picked up by a different department, so it is important to make the distinction. You will also need to note what brand of LSC fluid you use in the box underneath the container type field. This helps the Environmental Management Department determine the chemical constituents and influences how they treat the waste. Liquid waste requires an extra step. At the bottom of the container box, you will find a small check box labeled Constituents. When you click on it, you will have an extra field appear beside it. Click on the Edit button to the left of the new field. This will pop up a new window where you can enter the chemical constituents such as xylene, benzene, or methanol. To the right, you will fill in the percentage that each component makes in the overall solution. If you have other items to enter, simply navigate to the Add button at the top of the window and repeat the process. When you are done, select Save. If you feel it would be tricky to find the waste container, you can provide extra detail about the location of the waste in the box below the Physical Form menu. Next, we will move to the Isotope Entry. Click on the field beside the pointing hand. You will get a drop-down menu with all the isotopes currently listed on the license for your lab. Click on the appropriate isotope, then click on the activity field and fill in the level of activity for that isotope measured in millicuries. You can type the number in, or there are arrows for advancing the activity by whole number amounts. At the bottom, there's a button to add an additional container to the ticket. If there is more than one container of solid waste you want to have picked up, and they are a similar size, you can take this option. Please do not submit a liquid container and a solid container on the same ticket. Solid and liquid waste are treated differently after being picked up. In general, we encourage the entry of separate tickets for separate containers. If you find yourself putting in the same ticket over and over on multiple occasions, you can set up a waste request template. Just below the first colored box, there is a small button labeled Template Options. Click on this and it will bring up a small window. Here you can designate a name for a new template or apply an already established one to the ticket you are generating. If you want to generate a new template, hit the green Update button. Note that you will have to fill out most of the fields before it will save a new template. If there's an already established template made by you or someone else in your lab, you can select it in a lower drop-down menu and hit the green Apply button. When you are done, click on the gray button at the bottom labeled Save and Submit. You should be brought to a screen like this. If you have another ticket you need to put in, you can go to the gray buttons near the top of the screen and click on Add a Waste Request. You would then repeat the previous process. Highlight the ticket you just submitted by clicking on it. Then go to the menu labeled Waste Request Reports and click on it. In the drop-down menu, select Radioactive Waste Form. You should be brought to a new tab with the Waste Request Report. Please print out this report and tape it to the container with the waste to be collected. This helps us to confidently identify what needs to be picked up. For those who need to set up their waste profile, I will go over it here. It is a short process and we should be able to get you on your way quickly. When you first enter the system, it will prompt you to generate a waste request profile. On the window that pops up, click Yes and it will take you to a new screen. Many of the fields in the user information box will be populated with information already associated with your Link Blue ID. If they are blank, you will need to fill them in with your contact information and confirm they are correct. After that, look a little further down the page for the waste request information box. If you are a PI, the box will already be partially filled in. You will highlight the row present and click on Edit. In the new window, you will select your building and room. Verify the other information for accuracy. Then click on the green Attach button. It will bring you to the previous screen and you can save your profile. Then you are ready to proceed with entering a waste ticket as covered earlier in this video. If you are not a PI, you will need to click on the Add button in the Waste Request information box. This will pop up a new window. Select your PI in the uppermost window. Select the department, building, and room. If you don't see your building, click on the checkbox labeled Allow Any Location. This will allow you to pick from any of the buildings in the system. Click on the green Attach button and save on the previous screen. Congratulations, you have successfully submitted a waste ticket with the new system. If you have questions, my email is on screen. I hope you have a wonderful day.